I've always thought that the first goal is to figure out what keeps you up at night. You know, every time, what's bugging you every single night. You know, and then kind of address that one significant problem. What is it? Do I not have a successor like Norm has? Is the franchise is pulling me too fast? Do I have something here that I think is good? I think you got to really ask the thing that's going to be driving you crazy first. And then I think the next thing is you bring everybody to your organization, you realize what the priority is. Okay, instead of, you know, waking up the next day, forgetting what it is, going to bed that night, and learn about the same thing, but not wanting to share that information with anybody. I mean, I think you have to get the root of the problem. Okay, what is the problem? Is it not capital? Okay, is it my time? You know, do I want to spend more time with my wife? And, you know, is this thing over? Do I don't make balance in my life anymore? You know, I think when you find out what that number one priority is, you know, that's not saying that you're not going to have another priority later on, but I mean, you put that priority in place and you go do something about it. Right? Like Norm says all the time, you are the leader. Okay, you are the problem solver. You got to start with yourself. You can't start with yourself. How are you going to help other people?
Book came about because I'd written an article in Inc. magazine about a company in Ann Arbor, Michigan called Zingerman's. Zingerman's Delicatessen was started in 1982 by two guys who were sort of, you know, working in a kitchen and decided that what Ann Arbor needed and didn't have was a good pastrami sandwich. And they talked about it, and I said, yeah, you know, what we need is a really good delicatessen here. Well, space opened up, and they went in, and they wanted to have this really great, something that was really great and unique. And so they started this business, and lo and behold, 10 years later, Zingerman, they had accomplished everything that they set out to do. So they decided they were going to do something else, and the two founders literally met for 2 years, every week for 2 years. And they talked to people in the company, outside the company. They came up with a plan. They rolled out in 1994. And the idea, they said, okay, this is what Zingerman's is going to look like 15 years in the future. Can you imagine that? Actually coming up with a plan of what your business is going to look like 15 years in the future. And they said, we're not going to be just one business anymore. We're going to be 12 different businesses. In fact, we're going to call ourselves not Zingerman's Delicatessen, we're going to be the Zingerman's community of businesses.
So you think differently than everybody else. Even during tough times like this, do not reduce your prices. Think differently. What everybody else is doing, don't follow the crowd. An example, a year and 2 months ago, gas prices hit $4 and change a gallon, right? And stuff like that. Everybody sent out a letter to their customers. What did the letter say? We're sorry, but due to circumstances, we're giving you a gas surcharge on your bill. Everybody see those? You know what I sent out a letter to all my customers? We're really happy. We're able to circumvent the gas surcharge. We're not giving it to you. We want your customer loyalty. Send it out to every one of our customers. Then you know what we did? We sent it out to all our competitors' customers. And you know what happened? We got more business from that letter, and it overcame the gas surcharge. Gas went back down, and we had all these customers. So you don't have to think like everybody else.
Let me set the stage here. You know, one of the big challenges when you start a business is that you're the small supplier, and who wants to be the first customer of a business? You know,
okay.
Who wants to be the guinea pig?
So we have this big warehouse in those days, about this height, stuff like that. We put up some racks, and we have no customers. And it was when I first got the warehouse, my staff said to me, "You're going to show this place? It's a dump. It's really a dump." I said, "No, no, no. We're going to fill in these windows over here. We're going to paint this over here. We're going to build this." They said, "Yeah, I can picture that." So the first customer I came into the place is I had two guys with these rollers painting. And I said, "You have to excuse our appearance. We just started. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to paint over here. We're going to fix this up over here." And they imagined this unbelievable palace. And they said, "This is really nice. We can see that, but you don't have any boxes up." we don't want to be your first customer. So I learned a lesson. The lesson I learned from that, the next time I went out and bought 2,000 boxes. I put barcodes on them all. We took sticks and beat them up, and we put them on the shelves. We turned our shelves the other way. We put mirrors on both sides of the thing so it looked like it went forever. And then we cordoned off this place here. And I said, listen, we're painting, we're fixing, and it's really nice, but the place looks so crowded, there's no room for our boxes. I said, there's room in the back, but we're under construction. And that's how we landed our first customer. So it's not that you're being deceiving, it's just that you're being a little creative. Thank you very much.
All right,
Who said that?
let me